Back to the video, we're gonna go for part 4. Pretty much I think it's the last part of the series of the foundation part. With the growth part, it's gonna be coming in the future. I'll prefer more of getting to more connect with you guys to learn more about your business individually in the different streets, so that way that from the different industries wise, we have more dive down data, so that way we can give you guys more complete type of guide, right? And it'll be totally free. But at the moment right now, if you want to get your help for your service-based business, feel free to book the call below, and then we go over a free audit. And yes, we are going to sell you, but at the same time, we want to sell you good, so you know that you have the constraint that we can help you to customize go through to make sure that you can keep conquering business, continue to grow with more profitable, stable results. All right, let's get to this. So convert plus retain. The convert way to do is you really want to sell people something, right? You don't want to be a car salesman, the hard sell, to end up ruin the result. You feel like your service is worth the stuff you like, that you like to offer, you enjoy. But at the same time, is how do you get people to buy your service to the right people, right? So do you really have a good convert, right? I'll say the golden standard, right? Of a gold standard of a good convert. So you want to first, if you haven't watched the previous part, please do. You have an ideal ICP, right? The correct customer. You don't want to sell to the wrong people that's not looking for your stuff or your service. And secondly, the convert itself, because people most time you buy, if they're coming from the cold side of it, their trust is low. But from warm side of it, their trust is mediocre and higher, right? The cold side of it, offer something free, discount, but to an extent that you show them that you have previously done this with the testimonial, will win. Free consultation, right? And then for both, it converts to a full price pay customer. Make sure this is more than just not hard selling them, right? It's more selling at the end to get them to decide if they knowing that they need this. But it's more during the time to get them to realize this is what they need for their paying problem or software, right? And with the warm side, it's much easier, straightforward, right? Because people already have good word of mouth, right? It could be come from referral, could be come from just they have no question asked, just want it from your service, right? Then it's much easier to convert full price. Now, a question might be, with the converting, what would be the best, right? Should it be just like a simple one time? If you haven't nailed down your service yet, please go back, nail down your service first from our previous videos, and then come back to here, okay? Otherwise, you're gonna confuse of what is going on here. So, or is it gonna be, the fitness term, right? It's like month to month, or long term commit, right? So long term wise, just more than 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, or or more of a you can say like a semi shorter long term convert, right? It could be every 4 months, every 20 weeks, blah blah blah, right? Now these are actually what key, because deciding these can really help you if how can you retain this customer based off your service you're offering. So if you, for example, if you're offering, like I said, improves, I always say it's the easy way to compare, right? If you offer something roofing, you can do quarterly, well, not quarterly, sorry, half year, yearly checkup, right? Make sure the roof's still in good shape, there's no leaks and none of that, everything's still in good shape. Or you do affiliate, like not only do roofing, you also got to do power washing the roof, right? So you can do something like that. Or if you offer fitness training perspective, you might consider of like, if you have a gym, right, you can sell the membership, and then you upsell, right? But converting, the little side extra part I want to mention is upselling, right? But that's more afterwards. More when you have first converts, right? Give them the trust, right? Give them the trust right here from this section, right? Selling them, already purchased it, right? Their trust after purchase is higher. Likelihood of buying is higher, right? Because no matter which tier they're offering, they're still buying. If it's just buy membership, do it yourself, still when they come into the gym, right? You still give them that great experience. And then at the same time, get to know them more, build more relationship, then you can upsell them, right? If they're your ideal client. That's what you build trust, right? And then that just come pretty much on the term. But with long-term wise, if they have a, let's say if they have an expensive service approach from your products wise, so let's say roofing, back to the same thing again. yeah, long term makes total sense. Sells like 3-year contract, 4-year contracts, right? Like warranty wise. So that way they come back. It's just a different name, but same idea. But if you offer personal training, I honestly wouldn't recommend to do a 12 months. For them, it will be so long. The lucky chance for them to re-sign up is a little bit not that great. It will be better to do short term, every 12 weeks, right? Doing for a goal. Let's say their goal try to lose 200 pounds, right? And then every 3 months we check out, hey, we lose this goal. Would you like to continue? Customer happy? Yes. Pay you again. Boom, boom, boom. Continue doing that routine. Now, sometimes the service you offer might be just one time. The customer doesn't want anything else. That's okay. What you can do is you can make it work a little bit. Say, hey, you say you're paying this X amount, which is not the price you were charging, but you made that X amount, right? You give them a little discount. In exchange, they write you a great testimonial result. That's totally fine, right? So that way you get more people retained coming in, right? Referral, whatever, XYZ. So with convert routine, it's always the same, right? You can think convert is more before they try your services, before how to trust with you, more on the cold side, warm side, simmer, and then how you sell them, and then during a period of time, this is why it's so connected. Is how you deliver those services. Doesn't matter just done with you. Like I said, even if they didn't buy anything expensive, you still give them the great stuff for the value, for the time, right, for the experience. And afterwards, if it's good, they'll continue. If it's bad, after it's done, it's done. And you might even worse cut on with customer that way the bad taste, give you a bad review. So these are super connected with single business, right? This is just more foundational part. Make sure you're having. Just make sure when you're selling, correct customers, cold or warm, you'll figure it out, right? Coming from a website, coming from an ads, slightly warm, right? If you cold outreach them, cold customers, right? Cold door knocking, cold customers. So you're gonna have a hard time to sell, but it's totally fine. Offer something free, give them something to they can trust on, and then sell them from there. And like I said, the golden goose standard for converting is really make sure choose the right way to sell them. If you're gonna sell fitness, example, try not to sell for too long. Unless the fact that they just want a gym to work out, they live this way for a long time, makes sense, sells them for 12 months. And then if you offer some roofing perspective for a long-term time, something like warranty, checkup for long-term, make sure they're good, makes sense, sell them long-term. But if someone wants to work towards a goal, don't sell them for super long, because for them, it's like forever month and they're not gonna finish climbing up. Sell them piece by piece, right? Work with them, go by go. Then I'll sell them. Then you eventually get goals, good news side, so you're gonna document their stories. You have proof, the testimony you help them with that, and then you have more people coming to work with you. So yeah, hope it's more simple idea. I think probably in the future now we're gonna have more redefined, like a more longer version of the video, 2-3 hours at least, and then yeah, we can just go from there. Like I said, if you still confusing so far, definitely watch the previous video together. How we connect together. And of course, if you want more help, feel free to book the link below, get a free audio call with us. We're gonna run some numbers together, and then we'll see how we can help you the best as possible, see if you're a good fit. So yeah, make sure like and subscribe. We're gonna have more video coming to the channel, and then thank you so much for watching. Hopefully we can help you someday. Thank you.